Hi, this is Bob from the BeanCast.
Peter from Shankman.com.
And it's time for the 2-minute rundown for Thursday, June 14th, 2012. The timer's running. Let's get started. There was an interesting study this week about cost per click ad bidding, and they came up with a number. They said $2.80 is the sweet spot, the minimum bid that you need to make to get the frequency necessary to make your display advertising campaign work online. I'm testing this, so I don't know whether or not to believe it, but what's your thoughts about this? Can we quantify it to that level, or is this study just kind of bull?
I think that it's, well, half every study is bull, but I think there has to be a number. I mean, look, if you look at the number of time, the amount of time people are online, how much they see, there has to be a mathematical formula created by people much smarter than you and I that can, then some sort of algorithm that can justify that and say, okay, out of everyone who's online, here's the ads that get clicked, here's why, and here's the spend.
The funniest thing about the study was they added in the fact that, and if you spend more per bid, you're actually going to get more reach. I'm just like, duh.
Well, you know, every study isn't complete until they give you one piece of information that you just, really?
Oh, really? Really? Well,
Fat makes people fat. Sorry.
Time online apparently does not match ad spending. Apparently, even though most of America is online and spending majority of their time in digital spaces, as opposed to traditional marketing, the ad spending is not moving over. And when will that happen?
Yeah, but if you thought about it, I mean, if they could have analyzed that with TV, it would have been the same thing. You know, people are watching 6 hours a night back in the 50s, or 7 hours a night, or 8 hours a night in the 70s. It wasn't matching up. It was the same thing. This is nothing new. You're not paying. You can't. That's not a good judge.
But is this going to be an Achilles heel for Facebook?
No.
Because I mean, with 11% of the market, I mean, 11% of all traffic going to Facebook now. You know, and they're not getting the dollars even by a long shot.
Yeah, but the Achilles heel would be.
I mean, Google's feeding them, and they get less traffic.
Well, I don't know. I think that it's not a real. Who cares? It's just, you know what? Screw it. It's one of those things that say, of course, people, you're going to spend time online. You're not spending all your time online to read ads. You're spending
here's one way they can get more people online. Facebook for Kids. They're actually suggesting that kids go on Facebook. What do you think about that?
I was called by KGO Radio to do a live interview when they broke the story, and I actually said I like it. You know, because what's going to wind up happening, it's self-regulation versus government regulation.
Right.
So what's going to happen is one kid gets hijacked or stolen from Facebook, and when he wasn't supposed to be on because he was 11, you know, every senator is going to be, especially in election year, calling for, we need to put priorities in place about Facebook. And this way, they're saying, hey, we're doing it. We're taking care of it. And I like that if they link it to mom and dad's account, mom and dad can watch what they're doing, have a feedback list of where the kids were going. Right. I like it. Good idea, Facebook.
Well, we are out of time. I'm Bob Knorpp.
Peter Shankman.
Tune in tomorrow for another 2-minute rundown.